Coach. We talked quite a bit yesterday, so we're good. But how's the feeling? How the kids practiced yesterday? Does it feel like a normal week?
Honestly, it does. You know, because it's the championship week and the championship game, and you know, even though we say it, you know, the kids understand what the big thing about the game is, and you know, we're excited though. You know, it's all in good. You know, it's all in good. It's all positive, and we're all excited. Just happy to just extend our season by one more week. But then again, you know, we're trying to finish now.
Guys are dinged up. This is like the 13th game of the year, which is awesome for fans.
Right.
But for players and coaches, there's a fatigue, physical, mental. Is this a little bit of a rest week like the other week was?
Well, since it's the championship week, all injuries are healed. Everybody's excited. There's no such thing as fatigue in our minds, and we're 100% ready to go. You know, kids are excited, and you know, it is what it is, and we're going to go out there and put on the show.
You mentioned when I chatted with you yesterday, there's no Dakota Torres.
Yeah.
And you know, last year they didn't use them a whole lot, then they sprung them, you know, in the postseason. You know, I asked Quali about that. He said, yeah, you know, that's a part of the field quarterbacks like. It's a safe area.
Right.
Sometimes. But I don't think anybody really knows, like, well, maybe, how you're going to exploit that area. Because the defensive backs covering deep and stuff, they've been excellent this year for Mililani. And the pass rush, right, it's just unstoppable. So.
Well, what I meant by there's no Dakota Torres wasn't a knock on the 87. It was just more on us is that we forgot about the damn tight end for some reason in that first half, and he was wide open, and you know, that was probably the most dangerous tight end that we've faced in the last 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, other than our own Dakota Turner at that time. But we're not going to make that mistake this time. We're going to make sure that our kids understand that just because he's in the three-point stand playing tight end, he's still an eligible receiver.
Yeah. This guy, Matt Chrisman, I remember in preseason, some of the kids said, yeah, he's going to have a good year. And they hardly used him. I guess he was blocking. I'm guessing. I don't know. But if they had to, if it's 3rd and 3, they could just, he's 6'4" or whatever, 6'3", they could just lob it to him. And unless he has no hops, I mean, it's hard to stop somebody like that if they use him. But interesting. That's to me. That's an interesting battle because that's like a mystery. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. We don't know. We don't know what happens when these two teams meet and that situation arises.
You know, definitely. I mean, he's definitely a weapon, and they try to use him. You know, when we scouted Kuku, I mean, they actually went to him, but Kuku got pressure early and wasn't able to find him. But there were a couple of times that he was wide open, and but, you know, we're definitely not going to leave him wide open.
I don't think you guys are going to leave too many guys open downfield. So do you think the option is something that they might call like maybe 8 or 10 times? Yeah,
you know, I mean, in watching them, they're going to call whatever they need to call to make it happen. I mean, if they got to call quarterback draw, they've done it in the past, you know. But you know, they got a great runner in Talapapa and great O-line, and they got weapons, and of course, you know, probably the best receiver ever is Kanavainoa, and you know, and the other kid Ma is dangerous too. I mean, 6'4" with hands, and he's aggressive. So we definitely got our work cut out for us, and you know, we'll find out on Friday.
All right, thanks, sir.
Right on. Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.